In this video, I'll be covering all the steps you need to set up an Amazon FBA business. This is a huge topic, so I'll only be covering the basics. If you need more information, I've done lots of in-depth videos. So what is FBA? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Sellers deliver their stock into an Amazon warehouse, and Amazon does pretty much all the work from there. It's a great way of reaching Amazon's hundreds of millions of customers worldwide. In order to sell on Amazon, you must have a Seller Central account. I recommend setting this up first, even before you do any product research. This is because Amazon can take time to verify accounts. To set up an Amazon Seller Central account, visit sell.amazon.com. Whenever you're an account, you should choose a business account, as individual accounts are only for very low volume sellers. Though you can set up an account as an individual, I recommend forming a company if you're serious about selling on Amazon. Forming a company gives you certain tax advantages. Also, if something goes wrong, and you're selling through a company and not individually, then it's the company that is liable and not you personally. There are thousands and thousands of product categories on Amazon, and you must take time over your product research. Tools such as Helium 10 enable you to look at Amazon historical sales data and find product opportunities. Here are some rules of thumb when doing product research. Whilst you can sell pretty much anything on Amazon, there are certain categories you should avoid. Some products are prohibited for sale on Amazon. These vary country by country, and you should check the Amazon terms and conditions before you purchase products. Some categories are gated. These products can be sold on Amazon, but only by certain sellers. Examples include jewelry and auto parts. It is very hard for new sellers to get accepted into these categories. Some products, such as cleaning agents, are noted as hazmat products and are difficult to store in Amazon warehouses. You need to check your products beforehand to make sure that they are not going to fall into this category. Before purchasing products, you should set the register of patents to make sure that your products are not subject to any patents, because this may prevent you from selling them. Products such as clothing that come in lots of variations are difficult because you have to buy products in lots of different sizes, and that means you have to hold a lot more stock. I would avoid fragile items because they just break in storage and then also break in delivery and will cause lots of customer service problems. Large, oversized items are expensive to store and also difficult and expensive to deliver. Instead, you should focus on smaller, high-value items. For items which are under about $20, the actual shipping you will pay will be a large proportion of the product price, and therefore it's hard to make any margin on them. So you should go for products which have a retail price of $20 or more. Finally, seasonal products can present great opportunities. However, it is much easier to manage stock levels on products that sell throughout the year. Amazon product research is about finding categories on Amazon where there is high demand and low supply, or where you think you can do a better job than the existing products in that category. Here are some pointers when doing your product research. You should choose a category where demand is good. In your category, you should have several products with over 500 sales a month. Avoid categories which are dominated by big brands, because it'll be hard to break into these categories. So you shouldn't sell in categories which are dominated by big brands like Adidas or Nike, etc. Avoid categories which are dominated by a small number of products with a lot of reviews, as it will be hard to unseat these products on the top of the search results. Look for products that have a high level of sales or poor reviews. For these products, you can create better listings and a better product and compete. Look for categories that have a spread of pricing. A spread of pricing should mean that that category is not too price competitive. Choose a category which has rising sales. It is easier to sell into a growing market. Finally, when you come to choosing your product, you should look for products where you have an opportunity to differentiate your product. This could be as simple as creating better packaging, or it could be adding new features. You can search for products that match this criteria using a tool like Helium 10. We log into Helium 10 and then go to Amazon Product Research. There are some built-in criteria that help you find good product opportunities. If we choose the low rating filter, that'll show us products which have monthly sales of a minimum of 600 products but have a review rating of 3.8. So it's products with high sales but are poorly rated by customers. So the opportunity, if we find out what these products are, there's the opportunity to look at these and ask, can we make a better version of that product? And here's the search results for products which have high sales and low reviews. So this one here, for example, it's a $35 product, and that's above our criteria for $20. It has monthly sales of 1,000, but it has quite poor ratings. So there may be an opportunity to make a similar product in this category. And if it has better sales, then it will hopefully outperform this product, and there's a good sales potential there. Once you've identified a product opportunity on Amazon, the next step is to find suppliers. The best place to start here is product sourcing sites such as Alibaba. Alibaba and similar sites sell millions of products. So once you've decided on your product category, search for similar products and then contact the supplier to get samples and negotiate pricing. if we search for electric scooter, we're presented with search results for hundreds of different electric scooter options and volume pricing. You need a brand name and branded packaging to create a compelling product. Your brand name should be unique and memorable. Also, to list products on Amazon, you must trademark this brand and register it with Amazon Brand Registry. Before you start, read through the requirements for registering a trademark on brand registry in your country. Also, Amazon will ask to see pictures of the packaging when you make your application. So ensure that your packaging displays your brand exactly as it's shown in the trademark. In order to stand out on the Amazon platform, you must have high-quality optimized listings. If you do not have good quality listings, then you will lose out to better optimized competitors. Here's an example of a good quality product from a company called 𝗥𝗘𝗧𝒏. So firstly, the first thing you need to look at is the title. You can see they've got a keyword-rich title. Amazon filters by keywords to create its search results, so it's important in your listing to have as many high-volume keywords as possible. You can see they've got multiple high-quality images. They've got the image of the white background, and it's a high-resolution image. They've also got videos, so highly recommend that. They've got multiple versions of the same product available on the same page. This is called a variation listing. That means that customers have more choice, and it will increase the conversion rate of the listing. They've got bullet points here which pull out the salient features of the product. And further down the page, they've got a product description, and they've used the rich media area. This is called the brand story, and down below, this is called the A+ content. And they've used that to really sell the product and show what it's all about. So this is the kind of quality of product listing you need to create for your products to stand out on Amazon. Once you've developed your product and you've created your product listing, it's time to send stock into the Amazon warehouse. To send products into Amazon, you need to create a shipping plan. Before sending your first shipment into Amazon, make sure you understand all Amazon's rules around sending in stock, as you do not want to get your shipment returned. Also, make sure that you keep your product in stock all the time, as if it goes out of stock, you may lose the search ranking that you've acquired. So you've created your product listings and you've got your stock into Amazon. Well done. Unfortunately, your products are right at the bottom of the search results because they have no reviews and no sales history. You need to promote your products in order to get them reviews and sales history, so they start to move up the Amazon natural search. If we do a list on Amazon, for example for coffee machine, we'll see a list of search results. Amazon orders its search results by positioning products with a higher rate of sales and better reviews at the top. So we can see at the top here that these products here have thousands of reviews. For example, that one's got 3,000, that one's got 8,000. When you list a new product, you will have no reviews and no listing history, so your product will be right at the bottom of the search results. There are two ways of kickstarting the process of getting reviews and building sales. The first is Amazon sponsored listings. These are the listings that appear on the top and they say sponsored. This is Amazon native pay-per-click advertising program where sellers bid on keywords and they say, I would like to bid a certain amount of money to appear at the top of the listings in these positions for a particular keyword. So these people here bid for the keyword coffee machine and they've paid, if I click on that, it'll cost a certain amount of money. To begin with, when you're launching a product, you'll probably have to spend a large proportion of the value of your sale in promoting your product in order to build up your sales history. Over time, your natural search results should improve and you should be able to reduce that figure. Even before you start doing advertising, you need to get your first few reviews using a program called Amazon Fine. This is where Amazon sends out its products to trusted reviewers to review them. That will help you get your first 10 or so reviews, which will mean that your advertising is more effective. Please check out the other videos in the channel for in-depth tutorials on all the topics I've covered here. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel.